Alright, at least that T-34 went down. Panther is retreating. They could focus by the guards, but... Oh, the Jagdpanzer! Your allies! Pathfinding! No! Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot17, and today we're covering a 4v4 on the map Red Ball Express. We got ourselves a number of key combatants in this match, and again, one of these players submitted it, so make sure, if you want to submit a replay in CoH2, CoH3, etc., put down below my Gmail or Discord. We got ourselves Blue Ace Pilot, Garden Gardening Relic, Mark versus Wolf. We got Hobbs. We also got Ann94 and Solitaire. Alright, what a group of names. But if you would like to, again, support the channel, make sure you follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, or go one step further, subscribe on Twitch, channel member, Patreon, whatever you do, it greatly helps the channel, allows me to do some cool stuff like tournaments, etc. Or support other tournaments, like I recently did with the Summer Cup. But for right now, we got ourselves infantry section battling the Kubel by Ann. We got ourselves an MG coming up by Solitaire to hopefully hold back these infantry section to the best of their ability. The Axis do have the fuel, so they were able to quickly grab that. But for the time being, this MG is going to try to suppress, and he's going to need some additional support. Oh, infantry section gets the kill on the Kubel. He does. Nice shots by Blue. By the way, if you're watching this game live, I do have the additional info, so you can check out to see their overall statistics for this match. So, should be a good idea of like what the skill rank is for these players. Punts for Fusiliers on the front, infantry section moving back, either behind cover or just grab the point. Either way, looks like the right-hand side is slowly leaning toward an allied victory as infantry section and stuff. No! Stern Pioneers coming in! Great flank by it. Oh my god. That turns the tide a little bit. MG, though weak, suppresses another infantry section. Infantry section tried to go in for the kill. Throws grenade, but has already moved out of the area. And... okay, Pioneer, very low on health. Will I be birdshot? Probably. Speaking of my Caribbean vacation I'll be going on. If you're watching this, it's essentially going to be a replay week, so you guys can enjoy all the content. And I will enjoy burning alive on the beach. So there you go. In mid, we have ourselves a Pioneer squad very low versus an Engineer squad. Wins versus range. Commander-wise, we have assault support for the Germans, Firestorm. We got ourselves Rain Offensive, aka why I went Punts Fusilier. Mark went Terror Tactics. Low-key a very, very solid doctrine. Again, with its artillery, direct strike, fear propaganda, which will help clear points, etc. Allies have yet to pick anything else. MG suppresses the Engineer. While he continues the fire, let's double-check the overall play time of these guys. You can see some of these guys are a little bit higher up, while the Allies... overall have a little bit of a lead over the Axis, but we'll see how they fare. As again, it's not necessarily you know, play time that matters, it's skill level. And some people may be joining CoH2 with a lot of skill, and then others are playing CoH2 with lack of skill. I fall in between with some would say mid-level of skill, which might be worse depending on the player. Anyway, Penal's moving on in, mainly a penal force. Which might put the Volk squad in a bit of hot water. Both Soviets over there, so we're not going to see necessarily a forward assembly be placed. But they're at least doing enough damage to keep the Germans back far enough. Let's see. Right now, Penals are holding strong. We do have a mortar pit being set up by the Brits, so they'll have a mortar support. MG's still there, so it's a prime target. Not much over here. Again, maybe decommission that Kubel for some resources. But we've had nice even split. 2 British, 2 Doc, 2 Soviet, 2 OKW, and 2 Wehrmacht. So, no Americans. No Americans in this round. But that actually might be for the better. Overall, for balance, I think like the British and the Soviet provide a really good mix. The American player, again, can with their ambulance. But unfortunately, maybe in a later game, they start lacking a little bit, unless you go with Priest or something like that. Maybe a Sexton. Not Jesus Sexton, that's the Brits. I'm thinking of the Calliope. There we go. See, my CoH3 and CoH2 knowledge are like intersplicing, so it's like I think of rocket artillery. Whizbang. No, Calliope. So it just keeps falling apart for me. Whatever, I am going to be turning 30, so I guess I should, as my girlfriend says, I guess I need to be checked into the retirement home. So, you know, we'll see how CoH3 casting goes and CoH2 casting in a retirement home. I'm sure that won't bother any of my neighbors, but, you know, after my vacation, I get checked in, and we'll see how things go from there. Double mortars are moving back and forth, thanks to Garden. Again, MG, those will hopefully keep that unit suppressed. Double, wait, is that Bofer? Interesting choice by Ace Pilot for a Bofer in that location. I guess it could provide a nice little AA support. Protection against Aphyria that gets chased. Nice grenade. Almost kills the MG, but it will survive. Maybe not with the mortar pit there. We do have a lot of caches, though, thanks to Solitaire, providing some crucial assistance for his team. Punchful Slayers have no upgrades yet, and really don't have much in army. Solitaire, by the way, going close air support, so it makes sense. He has a lot of stuff that requires munitions, so he's going to get those upgrades. Counterattack by Wolf against those penals, but the NG is still there. He does have MP40, so he could drop a little bit of a smoke grenade to cover his approach, but again, doesn't have a ton of munitions at the moment. Eventually, well, at 63, but can't really use all that much. Love the paratroopers hiding in the back lines to hit the units on retreat or sneak up on them. Very good stuff. And there he goes, without taking really any damage. Oh, this Volk squad's got a world of hurt. Airborne guards? Yeah, pretty damn potent. Up, there goes a flare to reveal that Volk squad. He's now going to retreat, and the paratroopers just come like, oh, cool. But half-track will come on in. So paratrooper squad is like, yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to pull back. Let's not waste any manpower right now. German forces might actually get a little bit of an advantage, but as I say, that penals come in. Mortars are still doing a lot of work. They could smoke the half-track to make sure it's harder for him to identify key targets. Or he can always ground fire, but if he's on the move, it's a lot harder. Ground Engineer might fall, though, so Ace Pilot would lose something. Meanwhile, Hobbs is moving on in. He's moving in without Shaw, which is a little bit interesting. Wait, hold on. Isn't... Unless I'm... Oh, great... I like Gammon Bomb right there, thanks to the assault officer. Unless I'm mistaken, I think Hobbs is actually a movie being made that's bridging the gap between Fast X Part 1 and Fast X Part 2. Sure. Not to be that guy, but honestly, I don't think there's enough plot in Fast X for there to be 2 parts, let alone 3 movies, but that apparently is the goal. Okay, anyway, what's his name? Hobbs is... God damn it. Move on in. MG from the Vickers will keep them back. We'll drop smoke, though, to kind of cover their advance and allow them to grab the territory. We also still got the sniper, but again, we don't have a huge army from... Okay, never mind. And got some more men. And upgraded his men with all the munitions. Also, we have a supply truck going down, so Hobbs is really going to bring in the big guns. Or at least I'll have the ability to bring in more... big guns, more fuel, and also more munitions for better strikes. T-70 on the field, thanks to Mark, who, by the way, Garden went Soviet combined arms. So again, more artillery and more direct strikes. So if you're going in artillery focus for the Germans, it would have been a bad day. Now, luckily, the Germans didn't do that, but still, it's going to be... They'll have to be very careful as to not be direct strike to death. All right. Forces are being picked off slowly but surely thanks to that T-70. He could get Fausted, but again, I don't think that's a real big issue overall for him. So, we'll see how things fare. Right now, again, it's a slow battle, but the T-70 is still in the front, still absolutely wearing down the Germans. He's going to need a Raketten for some form of long-range AT. His half-track will not count. And yeah, although this T-70 is being very bold, because if he gets enough Volk squads, he can just overwhelm him with Faust, but that would also require him losing a lot of munitions. Oh, nice Shrek! Okay, Stern Pioneer got the upgrade. Paratrooper squad can cover with smoke or just rush in and kill. We also have Punchful Slayers just demolishing the Brits. Oh my god, losing the Vickers. Infantry section gonna throw a grenade to try to hold them back. He's going to run through it. Does take a considerable amount. Oh, no. Assault officer coming on in. He's like, all right. And your ass is mine. And your ass is mine. You and all of you are pretty much mine at this point. As he just pushes back 3 squads with no real issue at all. NG might actually get to kill this Pounceful Slave Squad if he's lucky. No, he's not. Double support guns, though, will continue to pound the British forward positions and eventually could start hitting that emplacement if they're not too careful. Also, probably additional defenses like mines, other things like that. Bunkers would be a good defense by Solitaire if he wants to hold the right. On the left, the Germans are slowly advancing with 3 Grenadiers on top of each other. I can't wait for the mortar shot on you. Fire comes down. How? That is a solid question I have. How? Oh, from the German support gun. I thought it was a British. I'm like, what is British launching fire? No, it's just the German launching fire at their own men. So, great stuff right there. Friendly fire, literally. T-70 opens fire on the Grenadiers. Half-track hitting the guards. Again, Volk Squad suffer over there. Rifle grenade misses target. T-70 going to hit the half-track. Slowly wear it down. Another good shot. We have a grenade. Oh, and he got closer too. Wait, does he have... He did not have DPs, but the man in the back did. And he finishes off the Gren squad, which... yeah, let's not keep charging. That might be a bad idea. He gets in the building, and again, they'll provide some additional cover. Can't have all of his men fight, but the men with DPs are still using them and actually doing quite a bit of damage. Again, overall, we're looking at the Allies being down by about 80 points, but maybe some additional armor where the Axis are kind of focusing more on caches and long-term game, where Allies maybe short-term focus could be very beneficial. And I say this because, again, we have 2 of these trucks, which are about 400 manpower right there. We have additional caches being laid by Solitaire, which reduces his overall army. But you have a small but effective army going with a Panther at 12 minutes. So about 12:40, he will have himself a Panther. Where the Allies will have a Centaur. Bit of a disparaging armor battle right there. But at least they'll have AT and other things like that. So maybe the... Oh boy, we'll see. Nice grenade. Oh, AT gun is moving on in against the Centaur. Also, snare. There goes the engine, and this Centaur is essentially dead. Meanwhile, the the artillery officer is also about to be dead. There we go. Yeah, he went over there thinking he was gonna be tough shit. Did not last very long. Meanwhile, Hobbs again has most of his Grenadiers in the back, healing, or slowly coming up. Wolf has, again, a very small army. Are they all saving? Let's see. Hobbs has gotten himself this building, but has yet to get himself any armor. Interesting choice. So the Panther is going to be the first German armor we really see. That's an interesting debacle right there. It's gonna, you have essentially one of the best German armor units since the first one to go, but the other 3 German players are all doing something else that's preventing them from getting any armor. Okay, well, at least Wolf is getting more fuel. That will help for a little bit. Again, I'm looking at the Soviet lines. They definitely need some more AT. I like the guy with the 3 elephant intel bulletins. Ah, yes! I'm going to go with the elephant! Except he doesn't. It's a misplay. It's making them think that they're going to go elephant. Alright, it's the long con. Speaking of long cons, we have Royal Artillery Regiment, so that will definitely play a big factor if you use the late game. And Blue... now having the ability to use commandos, thanks to him going... Ooh.
My lord, a tank's been lost.
There goes that Centaur. But don't worry, guys, we have a command Valentine. That'll work, right? The Valentine tank against Panther? That'll work, right? 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 No? Okay. Well, damn. So, Grenadiers are trying to heal themselves on the territory. There's some strike coming in. Is that air support? No, it is, but it's strafing run, so it's suppression. T-34's on the field. Again, they have guards, they have penals, but maybe just an AT gun. That might be a little more solid. Also, remember, it has Soviet 1, so you get artillery. It's good, I swear. Grenadiers trying to wear down the... Oh my god, did he just fire on himself? Stop using fire on your own allies. I feel like he has it out for Hobbs. I feel like it's... Oh my god. Anyway, the Soviet light armor and medium tank just crushing the competition, literally. Oh my god, Volk Squad gets blasted into submission. So, alright, German command. Guys, we are versing T-34 and a T-70. What do we do? I have the answer. Go ahead. We get ourselves a flame panzer. How would that do anything to help our situation? It wouldn't. But that's exactly what the German player went. He's going to get armor that can do absolutely nothing against this. Hopefully his ally gets something. Fun fact, no, he gets another truck. And instead of getting this heavy Panzer Corps, why did you get the support? Just get yourself a Panzer. Panzer 3, Panzer 4 at this point to actually fight that. It would actually win. It's making a hot situation. But fire. Look, fire is good, but it's not going to hurt this T-70 with, by the way, 24 kills. Pretty solid stuff right there. On the right, the British are cooperating, trying to push back the Germans. Panther, barely alive. What? Was that the power of AT guns doing that? Oh my god. Shocker. But yeah, solid AT managed to push the line. Now you have the blob of blobs moving on in. Oh god. Also Dotton, Panzerfusiliers, you name it, all just charging on in against the Brits. Now if they act upon and fire on one unit at a time, absolutely they'll win. And they're dropping smoke in the MG, so this blob is just gonna just run rampant. But again, if they're maybe able to get grouped up. Oh wait, hold on. Grenade is thrown. Gets one model, the Panzerfusiliers. Assault officer will try its best. We have a strike coming in here. It's a suppressing run. Does a little, not a lot. And once again, the assault officer managed to hold back 3 squads. Man, that assault officer is doing so much work. It is like, I cannot keep fighting this many Germans in this small amount of area. Can I please get some additional support? Anyway, T-70 is lighting up those grenadiers. Can't wait for the support gun to fire upon them once again. Smoke is actually coming down. Okay. Actually hitting the armor. Surprise. Also, ML-20 opening fire on this stuff. So, pretty good. Hitting with the main German area of contention. Katusha rains fire down on the front as well. So, the Soviets have a pretty damn good army. And the Germans, less so. The Germans, they got 10 kills with the Flame Panzer. I mean, that's pretty solid. But you still need to do better. Oh my god. Guys, we got another Centaur. It's gonna work. I hope to god it does for you, because if that Panther comes back, you are done, good sir. Luckily, the MG knocks out the German. Don't know why the support equipment was there. Maybe to provide recon, but at least it did do something before dying, and Rickenriffer got the shot on the Centaur. Unfortunately, it's retreating not very far, and if I'm the Brits, that's target number 1. Was that? Alright, we have lots of smoke coming down. Is that? Oh, smoke raid operation. I'm like, it's either breakthrough or smoke raid. It's like, it's smoke raid. No one went breakthrough. T-34 caused a little more havoc. Again, they're still containing the Germans quite well. If I am this Soviet, though, I would use these ML-20s. Try to recon the front, which, oh god, you do. And blast this position into oblivion with ML-20 fire. Because again, if he retreats into it, then, again, the ML-20s will wreck him. If he stays there, the ML-20s will wreck him. And if he moves up to fight, your infantry fights him, he retreats, and then the ML-20s kill him. It's a win-win-win. Panther decides to go fight on the left. We have the other Panther on the right. And a Panzer 4. Oh my god. Another strafing run. Again, as a reminder, it does very little damage against AT guns. The Werfer, better touch. Definitely a better touch. Decruise that one. This one is barely alive. Infantry now can move on up. Not really much right now to stop him. I guess the assault officer is back up. It's like, all right, let's go. Oh, nope. MG's gonna suppress. They're going to focus on the AT gun, though. Allow the Panther to move on up, maybe snipe this stuff. Middle is now, again, back under German control, and they're mining it up. Not a bad idea. Again, MG is covering this area. Katusha, though, going to line up the MG. Is that MG just stayed there? No, it had to have moved, right? I'm going to assume it moved, even though there's a good chance it didn't. All right. Panther on the left. Again, Katusha's going to fire and then pulls back. Smart move. We have an AT gun camouflaged. Also, the Germans know, the Soviets know they're coming via good camouflage. Penals are going to open fire. Throw a satchel. Oh, my God. Panther is crippled. His goal would probably get back here, but the artillery, as we can see, has been pounding it down to half health. Panther going to try to run, and it looks like the Soviets won't chase. They'll just have the arty to just pepper the area, because he got not one, not two, but three artillery pieces just to light up the enemy. What a guy. What a nice guy. And by nice, I mean absolutely diabolical to just keep partying him. Now, Wolf is going to get something a little different. He finally got himself AT with getting a Jagdpanzer, which should have a nice counter against his stuff. Fear props coming on in, it would automatically make him retreat. Alas, he, you know, he already retreated before that even went into effect. So, good job there. Wolf is preparing a counterattack, but I still think the Soviets have enough MGs and stuff to hold back that counter, even with smoke. Werfers are coming on in. So, yeah, it looks like this guy, Solitaire, is truly being a lone act, as he is going to basically just be support, doing his own thing, not really helping. He's like, oh, I'll move my Werfers, attack here, airstrikes over here. Not really have a frontline army to, you know, go against the enemy. But just kind of like all over the place, just helping out. But he's not going to really fight mano a mano with any particular person. And there goes the Flame Panzer. Damn. Jagdpanzers are still alive. Let's see. Centaur is going to hit those planes. Hopefully shoot them down pretty quick. Well, it's not hitting the infantry. AT gun moving on up. Werfer's firing again. Going to hit the AT gun. The last rocket killed it. I was going to say otherwise. I was a little bit shocked there. Hey, Ronnie, I liked your joke. Centaur knocks that unit out. Panzer IV going in for the kill. Still has to go in for the kill. Misses the kill shot. Firefly, though, comes on in. Gets snared and piloted. Hold on. Bounces off the front. And Firefly managed to kill the Panzer IV. Damn. What a move. I'm sorry I doubted you, Centaur. I truly am. Looks like we had another suppressing run that got shot down. Thanks to that Centaur being alive. So good coverage there. Piats have managed to actually do damage, surprisingly. Now, again, the Germans still have a lead by about 120 points. So the Allies still need to focus on victory points. T-70, no, you have 31 kills. You had so much to live for. Oh my God, Panther, no. Don't Faust him. Oh my God, he's suppressed. Oh my God, is he? Oh, he hits the cover. T-70 lived. Oh my God. What? And the Firefly coming up to provide additional support. And then Hobbs is done. He's like, fuck this. Oh my God. Wait, why? Yeah, I'm with Mark on this. Bro, why? He had so much. You have an AI now with an obscene amount of resources. That could be interesting. Maybe he lost his Grenadiers thanks to a nice Katusha hit. But still, that's a heck of a move. Panther, love the AI, by the way. Absolutely adore it. Actually, Satchel did just ruin that poor airborne troop. Oh, good fragmentation bomb, though. That might be an AI, but he is out for blood. Killed the penal. Oh, nice mine against the Obers. That's a lot of damage for a very expensive infantry unit. Infantry section MG will suppress the rest. Again, you have blue that's maybe not, like, again, able to hold his side, but he's definitely inflicting losses, which can be seen as Anne doesn't really have much of an army, right? He has, like, 5 units, where the British has a lot more than that, and some of which are German units he managed to take. AI is the future. Yeah, I don't think AI is the future when ChatGPT, the company behind it, it costs $700,000 to have that thing run every day. I think, could be wrong here, but I think they're gonna lose a lot of money. I think they're possibly gonna go broke by the end of the year. We shall see. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, that was not the most baller move. Oh wait, Panther still trekking back, but we have a Panzer IV coming in clutch to try to help out his ally. Can he save it? Hold on, it's blinded. Panther actually survives. Panzer IV, not going to deal with the conscripts. You just need heals. But, I mean, good job by the AI. Surprise not using the glider as a retreat point. Well, good sir, he can't. It's the wrong glider.
Anvil tactics are being perfected.
Katusha's just raining fire, trying to kill it. They're launching everything they can. But, yeah, the Panther's already gone. Alright. Small counterattack by Solitaire in mid. It looks like he's going to take a more proactive measure. Panther's trying to help against infantry. Maybe against the Firefly and Churchill might be slightly better. And have the sniper focus on that. What do I know? Churchill and Firefly moving back again. A little bit of an interesting situation. Almost died, moved up. Nice bundle. Kills the MG. Should... Wait, unless that MG is still... It's barely... Oh, there's Centaur. Yeah, he's going to have to retreat. Volk squad is grabbing mid. T-70 back in action. Love it. Absolutely adore it. Again, maybe if you combined all the armor and focus. But right now, the biggest issue I see is all these artillery pieces. For the Allies and against the Allies. For the Allies, they're just gonna bomb everything on the front to the ground. The counter, though, is the fact that he has so many men, right, under these artillery pieces. He's got a really small army, and that might cost him later on. If your artillery is missing the mark, right, and they can focus elsewhere, it'd be a big win. Zuka Bomb comes on in. Not sure what the goal was there. Didn't really hit any targets. The glider can be used as a forward retreat point. But as you can see here, he can't. Or at the very least, it's not showing up on my end, but he's not retreating to it either, so I'm going to say no. There's another glider that is yes. But he could reinforce there if he wants. Alright, Stug on the front. He has a Panzer IV and a Panther, still very low on health, that needs healed. At least he's still getting additional men. Stug pushing on up, but S-25 got him in his crosshairs, so... Yeah. Not the best move. Hate to be Wolf right now. Because, yeah, he's... I mean, I guess the only thing Wolf can do is get King Tiger. Like, you're not really going to be able to get any other armor. Because it's about to die. So, probably safe for a King with your fuel. Centaur backing on up. Panther going in for the kill. Was snared by the Punzful Fusiliers. There are Piats, but one good shot he does land with the Panther would kill it. Again, there's also Solitaire. Instead of using Stuka bombs on armor, maybe kill the artillery. But what do I know? Almost Sedaten does like some great hits, murdering the Royal Engineers, dead in their tracks, and clear the way for the armor and for the Germans to hold the right. So at the very least, that's going well. Please heal this armor. AI specifically. Come on, you can do it. I believe. But he still has actually some good grenadiers that are on the front fighting. And dying mode. Oh my god, is AI gonna use flame? Come on, AI, use flame. Be confident. Be confident, AI. Please. Do it, AI. Do it. Please. No, it's right there. It was right there. You are so close to greatness, AI. You are so close to greatness. No, don't go that way. That's a bad AI. AI. Okay, a little fire against him doesn't hurt, but still. Oh! AI did rifle grenade. That was actually effective. Killed a mortar. There you go. AI being okay in its competency. Okay, not really, but you know, it's trying. It's trying, guys. SgtMcPains and Churchill close to the front. Germans don't really have much to stop it. They are, again, they're dealing with the German force in the back. They killed the glider. So I guess we will now never see if they were able to retreat to it. Panther got hit by a mine. SgtMcPains can take advantage along with the other SgtMcPains. So goodbye, Ann, and your Panther. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's see. The artillery dude is not on his side of the map, so why waste that? I mean, you can still help your team. And it looks like he did do that, so good. Again, it's like... Oh, but yeah, it's like, yeah, you could just focus on yourself, or you can help others. And helping others is always the best option. Let's see, grenade is thrown. Doesn't hurt it. We have munitions being dropped? Solitaire really wants to just pump out those direct strikes. Not a terrible idea, honestly. It's a lot of resources down the drain if he just keeps bombing it over and over again. Even just a nice little AT strafe could kill it. And Ace Pilot doesn't have much of an army. So, yeah. I mean, keep doing strikes in the back and you could absolutely cause... You could help your cause a bit. Panther's back, actually, fighting an AT gun. Not exactly the best fight. But it is doing something, I guess, so good AI? Again, we have the, wait. Again, if the Axis continue to hold the VPs and hold that advantage, maybe that would help as well. They currently still have about a 100-point lead. Up, there goes a Panther. That's the AI's Panther, to be honest. And the Panzer IV. Good stuff right there, AI. Now, I should note when I mess with AI, I should honestly say, to a common co-player, the AI is challenging. Like, to a lot of players, it's not, because of the fact, again, they have more competency. But if you're, like, newer to CoH2, the AI is still something that it can be hard to deal with, right? It's the same thing in other games. You can have really challenging AI, but then to a newer player, it's going to be nearly impossible. So that's why they have to bring it down slightly. I still think that overall they should maybe balance the AI based on play time or something like that. So you have a lot of players with like a lot of hours behind their belt, maybe boost the AI a bit. It unlocks that additional challenge. That would be a good way. Anyway, Jagdpanzer are trying to engage this S-25. Does have AT support coming on in, but artillery support's coming down on it. Alright, let's see. Got another Firefly coming on up. It is shocking the Allies are actually still having issue, right? But it looks like direct strikes have been paying off. They managed to kill 2 of the artillery pieces. We have a 3rd one going down. Germans unable to grab the victory point, so unable to keep the pressure on. But they're still giving it their all. Population-wise, Axis are averaging mid-70s. Allies are probably upper 70s, but then you count in the AI and it drops the Axis average by quite a bit. Werfers are firing. Where are they going to hit? Oh, on the Katyushas! Oh my... That could have been so much better if the spread was better. And now the Churchill's going in on that. That's so sad. Oh my god, Solitaire. That's so unfortunate. Brumbar is being killed by the Penal. So again, preservation-wise, Ronnie's right. Not lasting all that long. But that could have been so good against the... Honestly, just call in the run and do that. That's your best shot. Again, another vehicle goes down. Double Panther engaging. Fight the thing with the better cannon before you fight the thing that can soak damage. Typically. Yeah, no, it's main gun destroyed. Okay, at least it's easy pick. And then focus on the Firefly. Or, not, I guess we're gonna go for different targets like the infantry. Nice AT grenade, stuns it. Stuka comes on down. That's the direct strike one from Firestorm. We have a Panther in the back of the lines, managing to kill the Churchill. What a dive! Now trying to blast off away, hopefully not get snared. Firefly lining up a shot. Oh, it's decrewed. Oh, that. Oh, we gonna see a British Panther? Are we gonna get a British Panther? Give me a British Panther, please, please. Just one British Panther. Hello, free gift. Yep, allies are gonna heal it. River puts it down. He's like, not happening today. All right, well, on the left, Axis managed to actually gain a little ground, and middle is actually going back over to their control. Again, if I go to green, I would say probably. Oh no, yeah, he has still a smaller army, but he still has a lot of artillery. But he'll probably take it back in a minute. He just has to, he has to just get his army back up. Let's see. Elbasadon and Panzer Slayer pushing on in. Let's see, right now artillery is just laying waste to this area. And we got smoke raid operation, dropping all that smoke. Sniper under artillery fire, but so far he's okay. Good job, Sniper. I'm glad you made it. Anyway, a lot of Panthers being brought up by Solitaire. He's putting everything he got into a large armor force. So his idea, maybe get enough armor, do a blitz, and just smash everything in your way, calling in air support and everything to clear it. Could work. Just needs to make sure you have a good infantry support. We got another Churchill, one Firefly, another Churchill KV. For the Soviet, we got an S-25 and T-34 kind of injured. Sniper on the field by the AI. Bold move, AI. Bold move, indeed. We actually have two snipers by the AI. Well, all right, then. Fire coming down the enemy. Good choice. Panthers have dove on in. They're missing one of their comrades, so they lack that extra punch. All right, at least that T-34 went down. Panther is retreating. They could focus by the guards, but... Oh, the Jagdpanzer! Your allies pathfinding! No! They're trying to kill the Firefly now. It's very weak. Unfortunately, it did kill the other Panther. The other one went down thanks to the guy's amazing pathfinding. Good job, Wolf. This Panther is now just still fighting, but there's so much AT that he's about to lose it. Did he kill a T-34 and S-85 and another S-85? Sure. Did he lose 3 Panthers, but making it not really worth it? Yeah. Damn. Yeah, gardening is floating a lot for having such a small army. Like, what is he doing? Like, look, you can be mad at Relic, but like, dude, what are you doing? You don't have an army. You can't complain about how the game is played when you can't even play the game. Like, come on. Alright. Another Panther being made. More supplies being dropped for, I'm assuming, direct strikes, among other things. Also, why is this man not using his direct strikes upon the back 8, like, artillery? He just needs a half track. He can do recon for as the OKW. British managed to hold on to the point. But again, give credit to the Germans. They are still putting up a fight. In turn, because of some players not getting resources, but they're still doing their best. This is all Relic's fault. Yep. So, artillery field officer being worn down. We're gonna get another kill. I mean, it's on the AI, but still. AI getting 77 munitions per turn and still using it. So, at least it's something of an annoyance. We have a strike coming on in. That's Fear Prop, but he's going to run through it. Wait, still somewhat affected by it. KB8's though coming on in, so they're slow moving. Perfect target gets flamed. Sedan, 22 kills. That one has 53 kills. All right, I can't denounce the fact you've gotten a lot of kills. Like, you've 100% brutally murdered the British time and time again. AT's kind of covering them a little bit. Panther coming in to hold back the KV. We got AI capturing mid. Again, going just everywhere it can. A lot of British armor back here with Soviet support. And British AT. One Panther is going to have a real bad day. That was a bad move. Always push up with infantry support, otherwise that happens. Alright, lost another Panther. You want to try that again? Churchill moving on in, AT hitting him. Triple AT, both not a terrible idea. Again, lots of AT guns. Unfortunately, the British are going to focus fire on that. Or they're going to cause Fear Prop to retreat. That's actually hilarious. Alright, AT gun shots are hitting the S-25. The fragmentation bomb hits the back, does stun the Firefly. If he would have pressed, he might have gotten it, but he did not. Instead, he's going for this Churchill. Oh, and there's also the Centaur clearing off infantry as well. Can't forget that. Fortunately, oh, he does get the snare off. Nice! Churchill is having a harder time. Panther and Jagdpanzer are moving in for the kill. Come on, kill the Brits. He's dropping smoke, make it harder to shoot. Let's see. Again, Obosodatin are wearing down the assault officer.
We've lost an officer in action.
Multiple S-35s being brought up. Again, he's also bringing up artillery, so why not? So now we have 4. They just keep making more ML-20s. Just so many ML-20s. They're not getting the most kills, but they're just annoying. But the Germans actually have all the victory points, 2 of the 3 victory points. Our Allied artillery is saying its own men. Amazing. The armor, the Panther army is still on the right. And honestly, again, I like how this one's escorting this one away. This other Panther is trying to engage. Stop charging! And for the last time, your infantry's great. Stop charging your Panther. You're about, if you had more support, I get it. But you by yourself, no. Alright, unless you're purposely leading him into an ambush. If so, great, but there's smoke coming down, so you're still going to have a hard time seeing unless you direct fire. Alright. Again, they're still trying to fire shots. Panther gets, well, PO'd and ensnared. It's probably going to happen here if he doesn't get back soon. AT guns are moving on up. But there's an MG right here which can just wear you down. Oh, wait, here comes Obosodatin sprinting in. Firefly Vet 3 does escape. MG actually being stopped. Again, you can stop the shots with this smoke grenade. Or just throw the bundle, that works too. Oh, actually it survived the bundle. Aha. Oh, well, it probably won't survive this. AT guns are holding back the Centaur. MG goes down. British losing, again, a huge chunk of their army. Alright, Garding used all of his resources to actually build up an army. Good for him. I would get an AA gun with that. I know you want to heal in the front, but right now planes are a real big issue. So that might help keep the Axis Air Force at bay. Meanwhile, there are plenty of mines here. It's an AI, so he's going to run into it or most likely die. But it's still a nuisance. It's a threat that he has to deal with and send armor to go. And again, because the AI is getting so much fuel and so much munitions, he doesn't care. He's just sacrificing so many units in. It's going to help the veterancy of the allies, but still making units the allies have to worry about. Firefly does go down thanks to a good armored thrust. Again, the British are just having a real bad day. Soviets are doing a little better, but still, like in comparison, the British almost have half the army the Soviets do. Just kind of showing like how one side is kind of like, ah, yes, it's fine. The other side is like, we are dying over here. Please help us. Yeah, Soviets continue to just absolutely tarnish this AI's reputation. Panthers moving in, possibly to kill the remaining British armor. Honestly, not a terrible idea. If you push in as a group charge, you can absolutely dominate a lot of this armor. You just need an infantry to back up and kill that Med 3 AT gun that you gave the enemy. Artillery's coming down. Firefly Med 3 is doing its best. But Panther does go down because there was nothing else for them to shoot. And they keep going up just one at a time. Now the infantry comes on up. Okay. A little late now. Panther does get a good shot on Churchill. We have a direct strike coming on in. A little late on the retreat. Does get the royal engineer at least. Churchill's just going to go through the trees. He is Homer going through the bush right now. Just leaving the battle. I am not here and you cannot deal with me. Again, Panzer IV trying to fight the Su-85. Not going to win because of all the AT, but still, at least it's attempting. Again, now we have the Soviet Su-85s no longer preoccupied with stuff. So if they push, they're going to need infantry support. They're going to need the triple AT. Wait, where's the triple AT guns? All right, they're being healed back at base. All right, bring them up and just have them go to town on the tank destroyers, and you might have a chance. Right now, the Axis are losing though by 30 points, so they need to do something quick. Because so far, it's a battle for mid, but the attritional war that's currently taking place is siding with the Allies, not the Axis. See, I got that one right with my positioning. All right. We still got plenty of Axis armor that they have under their at their disposal. Double Panthers. And Orange still has his. Please stop losing it. Maybe a Tiger could be good. Because again, it's a command Tiger, right? So at the very least, it will help boost your allies a little bit. At the very least, maybe not amazing, but if you go in a big armored formation, it could just be enough. But if you go piecemeal, you're going to be torn apart. We'll see how that goes. Axis do have double. They're moving up their AT guns without infantry support. Oh, there's the Obasadon. There we go. There's the infantry support. Instead, we go with the King Tiger, which is powerful, but it won't support the team. Artillery continues to just hammer the enemy in the back. Again, 15 kills here. We got 6, 4. AT gun is gone. Infantry's being smashed. Armor's coming up to deal, but there's still the double AT. To make sure the AT gun is dead. We have a lot of the Soviet armor moving in as tank destroyers in the mid. This is where like the AT line would really come in handy to hold that stuff back. Again, we have a bird's eye perspective on all this, but it is still just fascinating. Oh! AI coming in clutch. Good hit. Push that stuff back. Alright, artillery killed a lot of the supply stuff in the back. This is where the AT gun stuff should have pushed up and killed that Churchill when I was stunned. Also, you're really clumping up there. It's going to make it very easy for the Churchill to take you out. Why don't you snare? Centaur coming in, strafing from the side. Again. Okay, good shot, but the Firefly's Vet 3 is going to hit you from a good distance and definitely pen you. So, AT guns are just on top of each other. He has the tools to really inflict more damage. He's just not using it as effectively as he could. Not as what I've seen from competitive guys or just like stuff from even better 44 guys like Stern Panther, Johnnies, etc. I would not classify myself in that tier, not at all, not even close, but you have to move in tandem with your army to make sure you're using it to its maximum effectiveness. Sure, you can stuff guard your flank, but you need to make sure you're doing something. Is he doing it? Why? Why was there a direct strike there? Hey! Oh my god! He just called on his ally. Wolf consistently hitting his own team with direct strikes and fire. Why? I don't know. Alright. Su-85's repositioning. On the right, we have a Churchill. Again, guarding the infantry as they grab the victory point. Again, allies are keeping the lead on them by about 60 points, but they need to keep the pressure going. Hold on. Big armor push. KV-8 goes down thanks to the AT line. Hold on. It's Move up and kill those tank destroyers. This, oh, there goes the plane. This could be the Axis time to counterattack. If these guys can still hit that, no, it's outside the range. And now they're being hit by the other side. Pull back. If the AT guns are still there, they are. If they move up, they'll be absolutely countered. Panther moving on in. Hold on, S-35 by itself. Or not. I guess they're... Oh my god, come on. Yes, there's the Rakag Warfare. Fire! Fire at will! Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot! And there's nothing to sight it. Damn it. You need this. You need the unit to scout. He doesn't have a lot of frontline forces, so that's unfortunate. Or he doesn't have that unit that can, like, see really far to get the final kill. Now he's moving up his AT guns by himself. Maybe he can direct shot. Maybe he gets lucky. Let's see. Oh, there they are. They've so little sight radius. They need help. They're trying to kill the Firefly. I mean, that would be a nice kill. But unfortunately, Churchill coming on in, and it's slightly better at killing AT guns. And remember, it has a grenade, so it can just lob a grenade at them.
We're losing a capture point.
Again, you need additional infantry to support your push. Or at least a team. A team that will help. AI grabs a mortar. I don't know why, but at least he took a Tiger. So, again, it's just going to be an annoying thing that Mark has to deal with. Meanwhile, Axis with their AT did actually manage to clear the side. Again, Churchill's still there. We have a small army of British forces. Rams into the Panther. Might be able to actually kill one with AT fire from the infantry. Maybe the Firefly kills it. Last shot. Come on. Nope, hits the other one. More Panth armor coming in. Okay. Hold up. The AT gun line's gone. Panther's down. Can we get some retribution, or the Allies gonna actually win that battle? Because the Panther's more costly. What's that strafe on the front? They can see it coming. They're just gonna back up. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, try to do your strafe. I mean, if it's a Stuka loiter, that's different. But a single strafe, do it on targets the enemy most likely won't see. Great kill, by the way, on the guards, at the very least. Gardening Relic, I believe that is the retreat button. I believe that's a T key. Just had to hit that button. But S-25 moving on in against the Panther. We have a fear prop coming on in. All right, not really much there. You can't make the Panther retreat. It's break it to you. Frag bomb comes on in on the dead S-25. At least the AI's trying. One additional S-35 coming on in, but I would be very cautious with that, as the Jagdpanzer is... Well, if anything is there, they could just charge it. Again, he's using Blitz to get out of there. Nice shot with the Jagdpanzer. Can we move up? Artillery is hitting the unit. It is being revealed. He's come back up, and he gets the kill. Thank you, Solitaire. Thank you. I was like, can somebody kill that S-25? King Tiger with 4 kills. With the infantry blob pushing on the right. Although, again, Centaur could very quickly ruin the lives of all those men with a quick strafe. Double Firefly, though, from Ace Pilot. Slowly wearing down the King, ever so much. Come on. Alright, he's going to pull away. We have a Panther and the Jagdpanzer in mid. Again, the Axis are 3 against 4, and they're actually doing well. That is quite good. That's quite good for them. All right. So, right now, the British are trying to retake mid. Doing the best under their belt. I mean, again, at least they're grabbing it, so... Let's see. Panther pulls back. Oh, Stuka Bomb! That kills another arty piece. Are they all dead now? Oh, there's still one left of each. Again, the AI is just constantly causing havoc. Love it. So... Good job right there. Alright, so right now, I'm sorry, someone just messaged me. I will deal with that in a moment. Let's see. S-25 and T-34 pushing on in. Massive armor engagement on the right. T-34 and S-25 wearing down the German armor. Again, all the AT guns and stuff are off base. They don't really have a good shot. They kill the KV, but the S-25s managed to kill the other. T-34 went him down. Panther very low on health. And there they go. Another T-34 goes down. Panther opening fire on the Churchill, but again, the Firefly back, Vet 3. S-35 getting another. I think this is it. I think this is the end of the Axis. We're just losing so much. Great counterattack by the Allies. And again, I'll give credit to the Axis. They fought way longer, way harder than anything. Yeah, I was going to say, maybe the pathfinding could have been better. S-25 goes down. Volk squad repositions. MG there. Grenadier and also the artillery field officer backing up. Churchill repositioning. We're engineers on standby. But yeah, it looks like the British actually, like overall, still have a very solid army. The Soviets took some decent hits, but overall, they're still okay. For the most part. But the German, oh my god, yeah, the Germans lost so much of their infantry, their armor. They're making do with what they have left. But they, and I'll give full credit, they are trying. They are actively trying their best. That KT needs to join the team. Yeah, he's trying. Look, they're hammering the right. They're holding the VP. Hold on. Frag bomb came on in by the AI. Didn't do all that much. Come on, AI. Not AI. Wait, you have. I just realized you can also call it artillery. You can call it artillery, and you have 1,200 munitions. What are you doing? Please call it artillery on some of this stuff, like the MG. Deal with it. Or that. Oh, here comes the Fireflies. Oh, say goodbye to the king, ladies and gentlemen. Say goodbye. It's about to meet its maker. Say sayonara. The question is, will the Panther meet its fate? Luckily, I don't think it's going to be snared, but I think the Fireflies will get one last salvo. Because it's Vet 3, it's going to crack that nut wide open. Alright, there it goes. Wait, no, it's still alive. It's split. Nope. Alright, we got some counterattack, but there's too much here. Alright. I don't want to be that guy, but the Axis had a moment, had a good, I would say, window where they had a good shot of winning this. Like, even though it is 4 against 3, they had a good shot, and they still are getting good kills. So, excellent job. Great, just great job overall. Panzerfusiliers pulling back thanks to the artillery and the MGs. I think they're going to easily sweep the right. Panthers are still in mid, and I think they just killed an S-25. Maybe? Okay, well, the artillery is pretty much a goner, so that's good. Oh my god, there's so many dead artillery pieces. But hey, like, again, the Axis keep getting some good kills. They just unfortunately lose a lot more. Surprised no Firefly has tulips to stun. That's a fair point. It might be because he's lacking munitions. He's using it more for artillery. Tank graveyard. Yeah, pretty much. There's so many dead tanks all over the map. Well, I mean, they're being demolished, but if you're on the Axis side, maybe use that for fuel. Panthers being brought up. Again, you still have Firefly gets a decent shot, but he still got more support. If he gives chase, that would be a bad call. Always push with infantry and with your armor. That way you have something to support. And also provide recon from maximum range, like this man is doing. Firefly returns fire, but one last salvo. Misses, unfortunately. Churchill engaging Rickadwer for firing. Obsidian force pushing on in. Did we snare? Oh my god, what a strafe. Again, that's a strafing fire. Alright, unfortunately it's going to cost it its life, but it did scare away all the infantry. Meanwhile, the Panther in mid just being Katusha. KVA's trying to body block it, allow the guards to hit it more. Oh my god, again, Axe is still managing to fight for mid and capture the territory. Up, Panther gauging the Penal, not the smartest choice. And that is not the AI, I should note. That is not AI charging that unit. That is a very bad move. What are you doing, man? Oh, God. You are so lucky that man did not throw a satchel on you. Because there was nothing stopping him from using a satchel. Oh, my God, that poor guy just got RD'd. That was a terrible RD shot for that poor Stern Pioneer. I love the engineers, by the way, that just managed to pick up a Shrek and a flamethrower and just like, yeah, we have these now. Because I could be wrong, but isn't that... Wait, yeah, there's a... Is there 2 Shreks? Yeah, they have 2 Shreks. And I think that flamethrower... okay. Whatever. No, right, they still have another slot, so yeah, you can have the flamethrower in the Shrek. That's funny. That's really damn funny. 2 flames and 2 Shreks. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Allies are taking back mid. We have another push on right with a strafe. Fear Prop going active. Good job across the board. Flame Pants are trying to burn them. Again, Vet 3 Churchill, Vet 3 Firefly with 6... That Firefly has 6 vehicle kills. Like, I think that is most impressive... Wait, hold on. 5 for the Panther. So this Panther's been around a long time. I think that was it. The Obsidian with... Okay, this is the best unit. It has 99 kills. So solid job there. Churchill opening fire. Frag Bomb actually gets a decent run, so good job, AI. But again, it's too little, too late. I think. I mean, again, good good direct strikes on the back line, killing the artillery. Panther's pulling on back, but I think that again, it was a solid match. It was a good match. Truthfully, it was a good match, best in 3v versus 4. But unfortunately, the Axis were just unable to bring it back. Unless we see, like, the most impressive counterattack I've ever seen, I don't think the Axis are going to win this. They have, like, they still have armor. Like, I'll give credit. They still managed to use their reserves pretty well. But they would need to fight every battle piecemeal for the Allies. Like, every Allied army had to be piecemeal for them to win overall. But I just don't know. I just don't see that happening. But let's see. We have the armor coming on in. Our Axis armor pretty low. We have a second wave inbound. Hold on. And there's... Alright, pull back the Panther. You pushed up with it, but okay. Second wave. Okay, again, pathfinding being an issue here. Second wave. Again, we have orange on the right. Firefly goes down. Maybe he shot the Churchill? Nope. There's Rickadwer. Where's the infantry? Here it is. Rushing on in to help clear it. Panthers pushing up. They've been AT grenaded. Again, AT line in the back. There's no artillery left. Solitaire lost all of his werfers. Again, it was like they're killing allies. Kill it. Oh my god, bounce. Come on. There it goes. S-35 though gonna... Oh, he bounces. Almost done is clearing the infantry. It's what you need. Again, this is what they need. They like clear the AT guns and such. While the armor is busy fighting, well, the other armor. So, yeah, go kill the AT gun, then swing around, smoke grenade. Yeah. Okay, never mind. They have to deal with the assault officer. We still have 3 Panthers remaining. S-85 trying to move for a snipe. I'll give credit for Solitaire. His Panthers are still alive and actually doing well. But what we are not seeing is, let's see. Oh, okay. Tiger fighting on the right. Luckily the forces there deflected it. But still, just being the AI just being annoying enough. He has to be there. Oh my god, this S-25 is just won't die. I mean, you could do a strafe. It would be at least a kill. But you may want to save that. Oh, Panther's going in. It's like, alright, easy kill. Hopefully. There's still an AT gun there. Okay. Not to be that guy, but this is the area where you want to call in, like, the AT strafe. That area right there. That's where you want to call it in. To kill that annoying section with 25 kills. And then all the armor that was having pathfinding issues around it. Axe's armor actually in a good state. But there's a lot of fireflies. There's a whole lot of fireflies moving on in. Alright. Panther trying to get that last kill. Looks like he killed the S-25, but managed to get out. Here comes the infantry. Again, AT gun moving up. Armor, unfortunately, the fireflies wore it down again. Pathfinding at its best. AT is missing. Frag bomb almost hit its ally. You know, AI. You had me going there. You're a good targeting, but apparently not. Okay, go here. Yeah, I know you want to go there. Go, Panzerfußleer there. AT gun, like, go in there and you could kill everything. There's just tank destroyers. That AT gun's dead. That AT gun's dead. Every AT gun's dead. And now he's dropping smoke for cover, which again, absolutely can do. There's artillery though gonna come in. Or no, it's a strafe. Oh, it's a strafe from the airborne unit. But he's still gonna grab it. 30 points remaining. Axe is still managing to fight on. Is that a direct strike? What is coming in? Something is coming in. We have a SgtMcPains air support. Actually managing to get a good hit on a number of targets. Okay, we have British artillery coming in. Where's the AT guns? Busy with that Churchill. Panther is very low, trying to blitz away. I don't know. It's gonna live. Oh, there goes Relic. There goes the Soviet. What? The Soviet left? Why? How? I'm assuming it was a bug splat or something. Unfortunately, he's still ramming into a position where you should not. Equivalent of Pickett's charge right there, just being massacred without doing really any damage. But that might help. Unfortunately, the Axis just blew through all of their armor, so it's not going to really do anything. Yep, it's gonna be GG. They'll at least kill this Churchill, but or maybe not. Yeah, they do. But the Fireflies will give chase and kill the rest of them. This Panther goes down, and there we go. Red lost everything in that. Oh boy, that was an exciting game. Also, almost done with 108 kills. Yes, yes, please. All right, let's double check the overall statistics of this game. I am so curious on that. Absolutely curious. What do you mean he has a truck left? That's all he had. He had one supply truck left on the map for red. So Wolf had one unit left, and it was just a truck. Ace Pilot, thank you for submitting this replay with nearly 120,000 damage. Damn. Kill wise, it goes for the allies. It's a Soviet 256 mixture. I'm assuming of his infantry and the Katusha. Oh, and also maybe his KV8, but we'll see. Yeah, 288. That's almost Soldaten carrying and almost 100k, about 99. But oh, Ace Pilot, you're welcome. Yeah, it's like, this was very intense. There are definitely things they're faulted at. Like, again, there were some areas where units could have retreated, weird positioning and placements. But, yeah, no, you guys held against a very determined Axis team that would not give up. That was pretty good. All right, Ace Pilot, almost 69,000 damage. Nice. Versing the Firefly. Sorry, with the Firefly, 10 vehicle kills, I'm assuming. AT gun for blue. Gardening, it was SgtMcPains. And Katusha actually got 5 vehicles. So what did the most infantry damage? Oh, yeah, okay, guards. Guards were the thing. Guards were, yeah, okay. So, very good job there. Let's double check the next one. Mask. Mask has 35 with the SgtMcPains. Very cool. Wolf. 19k with his, not as much as you might think with all the Panthers, but yeah, only 19. Grenadiers with 53. Hold up, and 171 kills. You know, it's a different way to do 117, but 171. Great job with those almost done. They were dominating so much. That's the, again, versing those are a pain. So MGs, assault officers, infantry section with Brens and stuff, that's your best way to bring those suckers down. But a heck of a fight. Now, Solitaires Panthers, 66,000 damage, 51 kills. These things were pretty on point. But again, both of them lost quite a bit of their armor. So neither side was like, and I have one unit with that. It's like, no. All right, but that is a solid game. What do you guys think? Thank you, Ace Pilot. That was one of the better CoH2 games I've had in a while. So thank you again. Let me know your comments down below. This has been Greyshot17, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.